Hey YouTube, good afternoon everyone. Actually I came home for a little while because I'm supposed to be going out with a dear friend of mine. We usually kind of meet up at least once a week, and last week I was so busy we didn't have a chance to link up. So we usually go out for like a late lunch or early dinner once a week. So we're supposed to be linking up in a few minutes. So I said, well, let me, while I'm doing my makeup, get on the YT and talk to my people about some things. But anyways, I pray everyone's week was really good. And we're almost finished with Mercury retrograde. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready for this thing to be over, honey. So everything that I've been planning, I can go ahead and implement for the next few months to come. Amen. Amen. Okay. Now, what I want to talk to y'all about is an individual that has irked me ever since she has ruined my TV screen. And that's Phadrea Creosha Parks, whatever her middle name is. A hot ass mess Parks. That's exactly what she is. There will probably be some profanity in this video, so I am giving you all the disclaimer early. Yeah. And as you all know, I have plenty jobs, real jobs. So I work, so I don't give two craps about a YouTube check. Amen. Amen. But like I was saying, I really don't like Phadrea. I don't care for her. And it's a lot of reasons why. I'm very good at perception and I have discernment, and I can look at someone and just kind of read them. Something about her has always rubbed me the wrong way. Always. Something about her just always rubbed me the wrong way. It really didn't. And you know what? A lot of people, they talk about, oh, well, you should already know that she was a liar because she lied about her pregnancy. Okay, that's a given. The girl lied about her pregnancy. She lied, because she wants to keep up this particular act because her parents are ministers and all of that. I mean, it ain't even about that. It's about all the other crooked shit she has done behind the scenes. I.e., um, getting in contact with Nene's sisters and actually having them at her child's birthday party. And let me tell you how conniving and vindictive Phadrea is, because people don't even realize this. I can tell by the way she acts. She felt like even though Nene felt like she was the queen, Phadrea knew that she was the puppet master. That girl controls shit on the screen and off the screen. Believe that. She had production in her back pocket. Understand that. And I'm going to tell you exactly how she had production in her back pocket. This girl actually had the nerve to bring Nene's sisters, estranged sisters. This when you cross the line, bitch. Because I bring what I choose to show America of my life. My sisters did not have shit to do with this show. They've never filmed on this show. They've never had a voiceover on this show. None of that. But you've taken it upon yourself to find my sisters that I'm estranged from, bring them on the show, and then try to use it against me. That's why Nene told her, you'll never win when you playing dirty. And guess what? As in my girl, Chelsea says, her chickens have come to roost, honey. And I'm about to tell you everything that I know, everything that I have heard from people that work behind the scenes. I'm about to spill it all because I can't wait for her to get her just due for all the shit she's done. Okay, so the girl actually had the nerve to actually have this Nene's sisters on the TV show. So they weren't filmed. You know why they were filmed, but the video never saw the light of day. The scenes that they filmed never saw the light of day. The reason why is because Nene raised all kind of hell. She found out her sisters was down there filming, and she said, "Oh, hell to the nah, to the nah, nah, nah. No, you won't. No, they won't be on this television show." So guess what happened? That's when the tipped began between Nene and production. If you notice, there was a change of how they portrayed Nene on that show. There was a change. The reason why that change occurred is because she had it out with production, and that was the first time she ever had a major issue with production, was because of that incident. You think Phadrea Parks didn't know exactly what she was doing and why she did it? Phadrea said, oh, okay, I know how to get Nene. I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. She claiming she don't know me, she don't like me, this, that, and other, because and the reason why is because Nene could see through the bullshit. She could see through the bullshit, okay? So Faye said, oh, okay, I got something for Nene. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to assassinate her character on camera, okay? And if that don't work, I'm going to do it in a way to where her production go have it out and they will assassinate her character on camera for me. Hello, do y'all see a pattern? Okay, let me tell you something else about Miss Faye. Faye is the type of person, she like to use people for collateral damage, i.e. Marlo Hampton. As everybody know, Marlo came on the scene because she was engaged to the Charles Grant guy, the football player. Rumor had it that Nene was having an affair on Greg with this Charles Grant person. So she brings Marlo on the scene. Trust me, that wasn't on trust me. All of this was done to get at Nene. Phadrea knows she plays chess and she knew exactly what she was trying to do. She was trying to get rid of Nene, which she successfully did. And I'm about to break that down to you too. Yeah. So what happened was Marlo came on the scene, and guess what? Marlo and Nene ended up hitting it off, unbeknownst to Phadrea. So Phadrea said, oh, well, bitch, I don't like you no more. Me and you not friends. She wouldn't film nothing with Marlo. Just so happened, the camera loves Marlo. So every once in a while, she pops back in on the show. She's the friend of the show. Her and Nene, unfortunately, are no longer friends. Neither are her nor Kenya. But Phadrea brought Marlo on the show to be vindictive. So the girl does a lot of evil stuff behind the scenes. Okay, prime example, season 5, Kenya Moore comes in with a bang. I don't care what nobody say. Kenya might be crazy. She might be eccentric. Sometimes she may be a drama queen. But what Kenya not is a liar. What she gonna always do is be upfront and tell you exactly why she did things. I.e. on this reunion show, Andy asked her, okay, well, why did you go down in the basement? What Kenya said? Because I wanted to be messy. Hell, the girl coming in my house saying how, my this not done and that not done, and I had titty sweat and this, that, and the other. So she want to be shady. I'ma be shady too. Boom. In your face. She gonna tell you exactly why she did things. Okay, Andy asked Kenya, okay, well, why is it that you are more privy to accepting Matt's behavior, but you won't accept Portia's? Because I was in love with Matt. Hell, Matt was dicking me down. What the hell I look like dealing with Portia? I don't like her. That's not my friend. And then Andy go and ask her, well, Portia, how do you feel about that? What did Kenya say? It ain't for her to feel. I don't care what she feel. It ain't for her to feel. You asked me the question. Next question. Yes, I love it. 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 And that's what gets people. Because instead of Kenya biting her tongue, she says exactly what she feels. Sometimes the shit might come out crazy, but she says exactly what she feels, and she has a heart. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people would have paid Sheree dust. Because everybody know that whole situation with her and Bob is a farce. Everybody know that the only reason that Bob was on that show was because he was trying to maintain that Sheree keep that damn peach so he don't have to pay her no fucking child support. Hello, some more tea. If anybody really believed that Bob and Sheree was really trying to work on their relationship and get back together, you just as delusional as Portia is by not realizing that her strings have been pulled by the puppet master. Hello. And to be honest with you, Phadrea, Phaedra has pulled all of America's strings because she got all of y'all feeling bad for, oh my gosh, her husband is in prison. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's a single mother. Blah, 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 blah. But I'ma stay on task because I need to go down the timeline of how she uses people for collateral damage for her own. Okay, so we already went through Nene's sisters. You don't see her hanging out with them and talking to them, cause what she need to use them for, they dead weight now. Okay, we went through Marlo Hampton. She's dead weight now to her. So then let's go to Kenya. She befriended Kenya in the beginning of the show. But guess what? Kenya was able to see that something about Phadrea was very fake. And that's why she came to that, what was that? That she came to a Nene's. I think that's when Nene was showing her shoe for Shoe Dazzle. She came to that dressed like Phadrea with a church hat on, a thong, and some prosthetic butt implants because she wanted to show Phadrea exactly the type of person that she was. You can say whatever you want to say about Kenya. Baby, Kenya bring the truth out of people to the forefront. So if you want, and yes, she do a lot of extra stuff. She does. Sometimes she does meddle in things that okay, you've already made your point, Kenya. Hush up. Because see, now you're taking it too far. You're going too far. Okay, we see what you telling us. We see it. You don't have to prove nothing to us no more. Sometimes you just need to be able to pull the restraints back. But honey, sometimes them Aquarians, honey, I'm one of them, so I already know. Sometimes, honey, it's real hard for us to rein it in, especially when we see that you just full of shit. We rarely got to show people how full of shit that you are. And I mean, sometimes it's too much. I mean, I'm at an age that I know how to be able to rein myself in. Kenya, she don't know how to. And maybe that has to do with her rearing and her upbringing and things like that. I had a mom who absolutely loves and adores me. And even to this day, who's my ultimate best friend. And I think that that's had a lot to do with the woman that I've become. But what I will say is, Phadrea saw that Kenya was slowly taking the crown from Nene. She said, oh no, how the hell this heifer come on in one season and she getting all the playtime? Guess what? Love her, hate her, whatever. Everybody talks about Kenya. They talk about the good, they talk about the bad, they talk about the ugly, whatever. Kenya know how to play the game because Kenya has been a seasoned actress in this game for years. She knew exactly what she was doing when she came on the scene. And she said, okay, I'm an actress. Let me turn this on. This is television. I'm going to show you the reality and I'm going to show you the television. And I'm going to make sure that this show is a show that you come in and you tune into, because guess what? You want to see what my crazy ass do next week. And guess what? Everybody that's listening, watching, everybody that's not watching, listening, because everybody want to see what Kenya did this week. That's what brought the ratings. That's what brought the ratings. Why you think that Kim was like, I'm tired of this, I'm off this show? Because Kenya, within her first few minutes gracing our television screens, had literally taken the crown from everybody that was already there existing. Just like that. That's star power, baby. And please believe Phadrea was threatened by that. So guess what she did? She had a little talk with Apollo, because if anybody think that Apollo was able to come up with those lies on his own, again, you just as delusional as silly behind Portia. Apollo, first of all, didn't do the crimes by himself. Read Angela Stanton's book. Apollo and Phadrea been dealing with each other for 18 years and was career criminals with each other for 18 years. And Apollo was with Phadrea, but even when she was in law school and going to school and everything else. Yeah, baby, do your research. It's all out there. Some of y'all just love to stay delusional. Some of y'all don't want no knowledge. Some of y'all don't really want to know what the truth is. Okay? Anybody that think that he was able to make fake bill of sales for vehicles, anyone that think that Apollo was capable of making fake titles for vehicles, anybody that think that he was able to even come up with the whole gist of what he did with taking the VIN numbers, getting keys made for vehicles, driving vehicles clean off lots, all that kind of stuff. Anybody that think that he was able to do that on his own without Phadrea, you crazy as hell. Perfect example. Phadrea, when they asked Phadrea, okay, well, what does Apollo do? I don't know. He do something with asset recovery, and like if you have something missing, he'll find it. I don't know. But anything else is so educated and so eloquent, and she's so well versed. But when it comes to her husband that she been fucking for 18 years, because they, like I said, they've been in a relationship off and on and dealing with each other for 18 years. She don't know nothing about him and what he do and the funds that's being brought into their home. She don't know nothing about that. Really? Girl, bye. Bye, 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 bye. Okay? And then on top of everything else, let me get back to Kenya. She convinces Apollo to go on national television and tell the world that Kenya offered him fellatio. He know good and damn well that was a lie. And guess what? When he decided that he needed to leave fake, the truth came out and he said, you know what? It was a lie and I apologize. If you notice, there's never a video of him apologizing to Phadrea about the lie. He never even talks to Phadrea and tells Phadrea that he said a lie or that he told a lie. You want to know why? Because Phadrea knew it was a damn lie from the beginning, because she helped him make it up. This girl had people not even wanting to film with Kenya. If you notice, Kenya was filming more with Velvet and her friends. What's the man name? Okay, it was Miss Lawrence. She was filming with Miss Lawrence, and then she was filming with the other young guy. Oh my gosh, what's his name? Fair skinned guy. I believe he has like green eyes, bald head. You know, when they had the pillow talk session, him and Apollo got into it. He was the one with the red pajamas on. She filmed more with him because nobody on the show wanted to film with Kenya, because they felt that Kenya was this home wrecker that offered another castmate's husband fellatio. So guess what? Nobody wanted to deal with her ass. She wasn't even filming with half of the cast. Nobody wanted to deal with her. Nobody wanted to talk to her. And lo and behold, it was all a lie. It was all a lie. And guess what? You want to know why Phadrea didn't want to be dealing with Apollo and this, that, and the other no more? Because he wasn't down on the team no more. She could no longer, tell him what to do and how to do it. He was like, I'm done with you. I'm done with you, and I'm done with your controlling ways. I'm going to come forward and I'm going to tell the truth that no, Kenya did not offer me fellatio. I apologize for lying on you. But guess what? To this day, Phadrea still wants to teeter-totter back and forth with Kenya and not tell the whole truth about what happened. And to this day, Kenya don't let the girl live up nothing. She won't give her time to tell another lie on her. She calls her for exactly what she is right in front of her face. This is Phadrea, fade a fraud. And I'm going to call you on your foolishness every single time. Every single time I'm going to call you on it, because you sit up here and you try to be this holier than thou art. I'm this Christian. I need my prayer cloth and I need my first lady extra big hat and this and that and the other. And we need restoration and we need Jesus and fix it Jesus and this, that, and the other. And then another thing that gets me, Phadrea always tries to pretend like, oh, Kenya provokes people. Well, Phadrea, you provoke people a hell of a lot behind the scenes, because like I said, she tried to do, and see, I want y'all to see the pattern, okay? That's what I want people to really understand. Remember how I said that she was trying to get rid of Nene and how she was vindictive on the screen with her sisters and then behind the screen with production, she did the same shit with Kenya. She was vindictive to Kenya on the screen by putting this lie out there that this woman had offered her husband fellatio and she was trying to sleep with her husband. Okay, that was the on the screen. The behind the screen bullshit was the fallback from it, because nobody wanted to film with Kenya. And if nobody don't realize that, look at that season and look at how she barely filmed with anybody else, because you could tell nobody wanted to film with her. She tried to like she said, she's a vindictive person. That is her pattern. She does a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Okay, so now we've already been through 4 individuals. Kenya's sisters. Okay, you see what she did with Kenya's sisters. They off the show. You see what she did with Marlo. Marlo don't have no peach. You see what she tried to do with Kenya. Okay, Kenya was able to see through the bullshit. Okay, so now we fast forwarding we're fast forwarding, and now we're on Nene. All of a sudden, they the best of friends now. Her and Nene so cool. This, that, and the other. Blah, 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 blah. Her and Nene can be cool. They real good friends. She's in Nene's ear, because you best believe this. Oh, you don't need this. You're so above this. Oh, you need to do Broadway. You need to do this. You need to do that. If you go, there's an interview with Kenya, and she's talking to, oh my gosh, I love him. What's his name? B. Scott. She's talking to B. Scott, and she says, you know what? Nene had a lot of people in her ear, and Nene felt like, she had outgrown the show. Kenya said, no way in hell would I be on a show that I have built, and I have made it this household name, and I walk away from it. Do you know who she was talking about when she said that? She was talking about Phadrea, because Phadrea was the motherfucker that was in her ear. Believe that. I need people to see the shit. Even though it's not on film, I need you to see, and I need you to use your brain and really do your comprehensive thinking, honey. I need y'all to do y'all critical thinking. I need y'all to do y'all comprehensive reading and really see what's really going on. That girl is a puppet master. And even when it comes down, so now Nene's off the show. Nene not on the show no more. Okay. Then let's go to Kim Fields. Look at how she was teaching Kim Fields. Oh, let me show you how to read. Let me show you how to do this. Let me show you how to do that. Let me show you this. Let me show you that. And her ass was one of the main ones saying that Chris was gay. Hello? But guess what? They let Kenya take the fall for it. Am I the only one that sees the bullshit that Phadrea does? And I swear, when I go down my timeline, like on Facebook, because I finally, like I said, I finally got a Facebook. People are like, oh, Team Phadrea. Candy is so mean and hurtful, and this, that, and the other. Kenya's just so wacky, and this, that, and the other. I'm like, are we watching the same damn show? Okay? And then look at the shit that she doing with Candy. Okay? Do you really believe in your heart of heart that Phadrea was not the person that put that little devil type comment in Portia's ear talking about, oh, they want to drug you and take them to their sex dungeon? Man, if the second it came out, I promise you, all the people reviews that I watch, I love, oh my gosh, what is his name? James Caldwell. Oh my gosh, I love his reviews. Rob, Properly Bonafide. All the time in the comment section, I'm like, oh, she's a puppet master. Phadrea's a puppet master. Phadrea's the one that told her that. And people are always commenting back like, really? You really think that Phadrea said that? Hell yeah! What you mean do I think? I know she said it. I know she's the person that told Portia that. And let me tell you something. Phadrea's her whole being is this television show. That girl don't practice no damn law. She don't do no fucking charity work. Every once in a while, she'll do some photo ops with some politicians, but that be for their own events, not hers, okay? She's not no mortician. She don't own no funeral home. That book barely sold anything. Her workout DVD was non-existent. Phaedra's whole life is housewives, and she had to do whatever she felt like she needed to do to make sure that she had a concrete position on that show. And let me tell you something that's really important that I want people to realize. Kenya has always been on that first seat in the reunion, and the first seat is the seat that's right next to Andy. That first seat is very essential to your purse, your bag, your coins, your paycheck, whatever you want to call it. Because whoever is in that first seat, oh, you already know that they're coming back the next season. Guess what? Phaedra's never in the first seat. Because people, you know, you can either leave her or take her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not somebody who is like very memorable. It's not like you would say to yourself, let me turn on Housewives and see what Phadrea got to say. Let me tell you who are the people that you always was like, okay, let me turn on Housewives because I know that I need to hear what they got to say. That's Nene, Kim, and Kenya. Love them or hate them. They have always been the three front runners of the show. The other people, the Snow Girl, Lisa Wu, Candy, Cynthia, Phadrea, Portia. It's never like, oh, let me turn on Housewives because I want to see them. No, you turning on Housewives for Nene, Kim, and Cynthia. No, Nene, Kim, and Kenya. That's who you turn on Housewives to see, and that's the God honest truth. And the heifer tried to get rid of all of them, to be honest with you. Because you see how Kim ran her behind out of the restaurant for no apparent reason. I still don't understand how. But it's a part of me that feel like Phadrea was in her ear. Oh, you don't need this show. You have tardy for the party. And you see her raggedy ass trying to get back on the show now. I could take her and leave her too. And that shit, no, it pissed me off at that housewarming. How she want to try to come for Kenya for going in the basement. But yet you talking about Kim talking about Candy House when everybody know that Candy can buy and sell everybody on the Atlanta Housewives entire franchise, past Housewives and present. She can buy and sell them. And then still have a couple of million left in the bank. Hello. True tea, bitch. True tea. And she going around telling people how she's scared and she need to lock her doors and her house is in the ghetto and this, that, and the other. You know, just a rude bitch. Drinking her damn wine in a red cup and smoking cigarettes in a raggedy synthetic wig, messing with married men, living in a townhome that she didn't even pay for. And then she would try to come for Marlo. Girl, pot meat cattle. You the white version of Marlo. Honey, you the reason why hoes started winning. Because they was seeing you and how you was living on Housewives. Hello, somebody. True tea. See, I need to make a video about all of them and just tell the whole truth about all of them. You know what I'm saying? But I even take Kim. I take Kim over Phadrea any day. When I tell you that's one vindictive, evil, slick, shit type bitch. That's the type of bitch. You remember she had the conversation talking about, oh, that's a snake and you gotta kill them. You have to cut off their head and their body dead. Phadrea is the biggest snake that I can see. And even Candy has said on multiple occasions she was friends with Phadrea, so she knows the things that she has done behind the scene. She knows it firsthand, and there's a lot of things that Candy could possibly tell and, you know, give information out of the closet. But she's trying to protect that old friendship that they did have. But let me tell you something, Candy. That girl was never your friend. She was using you. And I need you to realize that. You were collateral damage just like everybody else. That's why I can't wait for it to be revealed that she got the boot. because I really don't want to see her back on this show. Anybody who makes fake paperwork, cease and desist letters, and signs other people's names, anybody who tells lies to slander a person and ruin their business, that's the type of chick that I don't want to have nothing to do with. I don't want to film with. I don't want to be around. I want you to stay 1,000 miles from me. I hope that she never comes back on Housewives. I don't want her to be no friend of the show. I don't want her to do nothing. Show everybody how many really real jobs you have behind the scenes when the camera's not rolling, and that you no longer a housewife. Let's see how much work you really do, Miss Parks Esquire. Oh, I'm so heated. Oh, I can't stand that heifer. Oh, I can't stand her. Oh, she make my head itch, y'all. Oh, Lord. Somebody that evil. Somebody that evil. And you know what? A lot of people be like, oh, Portia's bullied and this, that, and other. Portia ain't no damn bully. Everybody's a bully on that show. Every last one of them have bullied each other at some point in time or another. Perfect example, when Kenya was talking about her situation with Matt at the reunion. They all snickering and laughing, rolling their eyes and this, that, and the other. Okay. That's vindictive behavior. That's passive-aggressive behavior. That's bullying type behavior. That's provoking behavior. Because if I'm telling you how a motherfucker has not only kicked in my damn windows in my motherfucking multi-million-dollar house, but he's also broken my car windows and he's blacked out my security surveillance cameras, and you laughing and you snickering, that's provoking me. That's provoking to me. But yet and still, anytime Phadrea, Portia's like, oh, well, anytime I do anything positive, no one ever has my back. I always gotten all this bullying type attitude, and I was bullied as a child. And what did everybody on the other side of the couch say? We was bullied too. Hell, join the club. We have that in common. Thank you, Cynthia. Cynthia said, yes, that's something we have in common because I was bullied too. I was bullied too. Y'all, I could just go on and on and on and on and on. I really, really could. I might do a review on part 3 and part 4. Because I really want Shamea to bring it. But something tells me that because she recently had her Kenyan palm oil ceremony, that she recently had that ceremony, that she probably won't bring the hood out, because she's trying to save face for her husband's family. Now she is a bride, now she is a wife. And I know with the African traditions, you're supposed to hold yourself to a higher esteem. And I know that her husband is very well connected, and he is a very well known, sought after, and very successful businessman. And I know that she's going to try her absolute best really not to get down in the gutter mud with Phadrea, and honestly, I would love to see Shamea get a peach. I really, really would. And what a lot of people don't realize is that Kenya and Shamea are actually really cool. They are cool, and so are Candy and Kenya and Cynthia. They're all really cool. Like, they actually hang out with each other outside of taping, and I love that. Frickin' frack, I'm done. I'm over it. And I just hope and pray that Phadrea just is off the show. She off the show. Anybody that do that kind of stuff continuously, and this is what gets me, production. If anybody should have gotten it, it should have been Phadrea when Apollo went to prison. Look at Judice, the other franchise. Man, they showed court hearings and what was in the blogs, and they showed stuff from TMZ and everything else. They gave Teresa and her husband the business. But why, if you notice, not one time did they mention Angela Stanton. Not one time did they mention that it was rumored that Phadrea had a lot to do with Apollo's being sentenced, but there was a plea deal that was made. None of that was talked about. And if you even notice, she was his attorney up until he went to prison, and now she's washed her hands of it, and she's not his attorney no more. She was her husband until he went into prison. That was her husband and she was his attorney until he went into prison. Man, I need y'all to wake up, baby. I need y'all to wake up. I need y'all to do the school days, Lawrence Fishburne at the end, the whole wake up. I need y'all to wake up. Because the chick is absolutely crazy and delusional. Now, if she's not crazy and delusional, I don't know who the hell is. Because, honey, she's been living in a fake world her entire life. All the way up until her mama and her daddy and her badass kids. Oh, God, her kids terrible. You could tell that little one, he had a vindictiveness of her in the violent streak of his daddy. That's all up and through him. Okay, y'all. I'm all ready. Ooh, Jesus. I've been on this thing almost an hour. Let me go. All right. Y'all have a blessed day.